lead. LTD 27 giving you exactly what you need. Welcome to the show where the truth never lies. Turn the volume up while we watch the sparks fly. Monday morning coming at you with the heavy hitting vibe. We breaking down the headlines, keeping policy alive. The filters on the lands, no scripts inside their hands. Just a broadcast for the people across the digital land. From the hill to the street, yeah, we digging in the dirt. Searching for the facts, even when the answer's heard. It's a weekday ritual, a digital town square. If you're looking for the comfort, you won't find it here. We that set the agenda, we challenge every view. Bringing more politics straight from us to you. Subs climbing up, yeah, the chat is going wild. Information flowing in a truly gritty style. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound. Of 27 where the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break the silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the stream. The greatest commentary that you've ever seen. Through the comments, yeah, the debate is getting deep. While the mainstream media is falling fast asleep. We're tracking every bill and we're walking every vote. Taking every crooked quote and cutting at the throat. It's a YouTube revolution, decentralized and free. Finding what the future of the news is gonna be. From the left to the right to the middle of the room. We're carrying the weight, yeah, we're carrying the load. Don't just sit and listen, get your fingers on the keys. We're bringing down the giants, bringing them to the knees. Weekday warriors assemble for the fight. Shining out a signal in the middle of the night. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound. 27 with the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break the silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the screen. The realest commentary that you've ever seen. Hit the like, hit the sub, keep the fire burning bright. Run your mouth every weekday, doing it right. Steady 27.
Well, hello. It is Saturday. It's Saturday. And that means that it's time for Silly Saturday. And it's time for us to be silly. Okay? Go ahead, hit the like button. Go ahead and please, ma'am, please, sir, hit the like button so that the people know that we are indeed live. I know I'm a few minutes late, but it's all right. Y'all know this show is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Saturdays, we're here for the marathon. I've been working all morning, y'all. I've been working all morning and part of last night on this show, but we got it done just in time. Like, I literally finished putting the last thing on at like 12:03. It was 12:03 when I added the last part of the show, and then I had to get my coffee made, and so that took an extra 10 minutes. So nevertheless, we're here. I'm just going through checking. Listen, I'm checking. We got a phenomenal show for you today. Epic show like always. Y'all know Silly Saturday is our flagship programming. It hits hard. It comes at you raw. We have a great time. Nobody does it like us over here. And notice I said us, not me, because I'm really not this show. Without you all, this show is not what it is. Without you all to make it what it is. So I always have to say, if not for us, the show isn't what it is. Can somebody go over to the members only chat and tell them to come over here? They over there talking about that man, you know. They over there in the members only chat discussing. Yeah, they over there talking about the ghetto down to the members only chat. Somebody go over there and tell them to bring their asses over here that we done started class and they about to be late for class. It's Saturday school. Y'all, this coffee is extra good. It's time for a new coffee cup, though. Y'all see how the little stuff is chipping off and peeling off, but this coffee cup is so good. It's time for a new one. You know, some of y'all go back to the old blue coffee cup, the blue coffee thermos. Some of y'all remember the old blue one. That's in the first. That's when we first started Silly Saturday. That's going way back. But now we have this one, and the paint is chipping off. So it's time for a new one. I gotta go get a new one. I had to buy a new one. Anyway, um, let me say hey to y'all. See what y'all got going on. Hey DPG. Hey T Lee. What's going on? You in Barbados? All right now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Hey Mia MJ. Hey Tamara. What's going on, my love? Hey Shy. How you doing today, beautiful? Crazy Homebody Girl. What's going on? You know, Crazy Homebody Girl, she be out in them streets on Saturday, honey. Baby, she be outside on Saturday and she come back and watch the replay. But I'm always glad when she stopped the room. I see Complex 613 dropping through on the Twitch. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Hey, Ellen, what's going on, boo? Ellen, I'm gonna be home. I'm home. I'm gonna be home from Monday for a week. I get home I think Monday night, and I leave early Monday morning, like 5, 6 in the morning on Monday morning. But the point that I'm making is, Ellen, or my South Florida folks, I'll be home next week if y'all wanna, get together, cause I'll be home in the MIA in the 305. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, Complex 613 came from Twitch and came over to YouTube. Hey, Janae, what's going on, my love? I'm surprised you on this time of morning on a Saturday. I expect you and Terrence to be over there wrestling. First thing in the morning on a Saturday. God be with us. Hey, Candace F. Hey, Jocelyn. What's going on? Hey, Tracy W. Speaking of Terrence, hey, Terrence. Oh, God. Child, Ellie girl, child. Hey, Spicy Original, you know I'm always glad to have you on the Saturday, silly Saturday. Demetria, where you been? Where you been? You know we was looking for you. What's going on, Demetria? We glad to have you. We glad you here, honey. Because you know it ain't the same when you ain't here. And we're glad to have you. Thank you for being here, boo. Hey, Twin Flames. You getting ready for an event at church? Okay. All right. Hey, MVN. How's things over on the West Coast, my love? Cha. I'm gonna cut my nails today, y'all. These nails got to go. These claws, baby, they just getting too long. They got to go, y'all. They got to go. They got to go. These claws got to go before I get home. Cha. Cure. Listen, y'all. What do we have? Oh, dear God. The dossier is dossiering. It is doing what it does. Yeah. Stephon Diggs and the Chris Griffith guy, they just can't seem to get up out of my dossier. We got a domestic violence where the wife beating on the husband. God be with us. Child. We have a gubernatorial election to spotlight today for our This Day of Music. We got, I think, a good year. I think it's a good year. I think it's a good year. I think you'll like the year. I know you'll like the year for our rap and hip hop lists. I know you'll like that. Of course, the video breakdowns and my algorithms never break down. No, I'm not going to Charlotte that I know of. Let me think about this. Am I going to Charlotte anytime soon? If I do, I'll let y'all know. Y'all know I'll let y'all know when I'm gonna be in whatever area I'm gonna be in. But right now I'm going home this week to Miami. Yeah, we going home. Going home. Ah, yes. Cha. Girl. Hey, too feisty. Too feisty. I told you I'm going home this week, child. If the South Florida delegation wants to get together, let me know, cause I'll be home. Look at this one. Y'all know this one got a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah, Ty birthday is exactly what 2 weeks from today on July 25th. Child, I know they're gonna have a big, uh, show for him. The girls will be celebrating Ty. Ty turned 50. Oh God. Ty will be 50, y'all. He old. Cha. Girl. But his birthday is 2 weeks from today. And we're definitely gonna celebrate him. Will I be home that weekend? I think that I will. I believe that I'll be here that weekend because that's the weekend before the field trips. No, is that? That's not the weekend before the field trip. That's 2 weeks before the field trip. Nevertheless, it's 2 weeks before the field trip, but nevertheless, I'll be home. And so we'll have Ty come up on his birthday so that he can say hey to y'all and y'all can show him some love. Anyway, for y'all filing in, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please, so that the algorithm can start doing what it needs to do. We will be seeing Ty when we go up to New York for the field trip. He will be performing on that Friday night. After we have dinner Friday night. The club that he's performing at is right around the corner. So we're gonna walk around the corner and watch Ty perform. Bitch, your performance better be sickening. Baby, it better be sickening. I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, you know my girls. You could do Janet. You could do Mariah. You could do Anita. You could do maybe Whitney. You could do. Girl, you better give me an epic performance. Hey, Miss E. Miss E, did you make it into the members only chat? Because, I did send you the email. I hope you got my email. Shout out to the members. All right. If y'all ready to get this party started, let's go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know we're ready. Even though I've been drinking on this coffee, let me check it one more time before we get started. Yep. Extra good. Cha. All right. It looks like y'all are ready. I'm not ready because I ain't even got the dossier up. I ain't got nothing up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I was working until after 12 o'clock to get everything done. Here's the problem. The problem was somebody came over last night and I had good intentions. I had started working on the dossier, right? I started on the palate cleansers. I had good intentions, y'all. I really did. I said, I'm going to get half of it done tonight, get up in the morning, get the other half done, and then I might have some time to, relax, relate, release, and I don't feel rushed. Baby, somebody came over. Oh, hold on. Let me finish it. So somebody came over and let's just say wrestling happened. Oh, and here's what you may also want to know. It was cute though. I didn't say no. So they were like, "Oh, we together now. Just know that we're a thing now. Whether or not you know it, we're a couple. We're a thing. This is happening." And I was like, "What do you mean this is happening?" He said, "No, it's not. It is happening." He said, "It already happened. We're a thing. I was like, "Okay." I don't know. I told him I'll let him know. I told him it's not official until he hear me say it. Child, child, child. Anyway, so there's that. Girl. Girl. Hey, Miss Bay Thing. Girl. Girl. You know that's my song by the Isley Brothers, child. Mm-mm. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Woo! All right. I think we ready. If y'all ain't ready, I'm ready. Okay? I think we ready. I think we are ready. All right. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we are ready, y'all. It is time for my favorite segment. It's time for our hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just came. It's time for our hashtag ABC segment. And for those new here, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this every week, but I do it because I never know if we're going to have a brand new person that's watching for the first time, watching the replay for the first time. They don't know what we mean when we say hashtag ABC. But um hey Tiffany, what's going on? I don't know what nuptials you talk about. Hey Cymera. But this segment of the show is where we saw the headline, and from the headlines alone, we did not want to go further. We halted, we stopped, we said we did not have the bandwidth, the intestinal fortitude, the temerity. We just couldn't do it. We ain't want to know no more. Mm-mm. A bitch can't. A bitch just can't. Sometimes they're so far fetched and so just wild that we simply have to tell people to essentially go with God.
Go with God.
Go with God, Crispy.
Let's see what our hashtag ABC segment has for us today, shall we? Christopher Pedden arrested for cutting off his manhood and lighting it on fire. That that'll do it. That'll do it right there. That'll do it. I don't no nope. Mm-mm. Nope. That'll do it right there. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have energy. I don't. Mm-mm. I mean, if you look at him, he looks, unkempt and disheveled, and I mean, he gives the look of somebody that might do that, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. Mm-mm. Hey, Sharice, what's going on? Good morning to you. I know it's morning over there. Ain't we? What in the Lorena Bobbitt is going on? Listen, I don't want to know any context. I don't want to know what was happening, what was going on. I don't have any desire, none. I don't want to know. Nope. I don't need the details. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Y'all can go look it up. I have nothing to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. Please don't tell me the story. I don't want to know. It is what it is. I'm just, you see him, Demetria. You see him. Baby, listen. He just looked like him. Not you heard it was a small fire. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Cookie. Volvo said he heard it was a small fire. Child. I, I think it was the arson part. I think it was the fire part. But I don't. Ty, go look it up and see what's going on. I don't. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Go find out and let us know what the situation is. We don't have this type of time. We don't. We don't have the time or the energy. Mm-mm. We don't have it to do. Mm-mm. 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 I don't want to know. Cause just reading this headline, I gotta scream.
Holy Ghost will tell you, don't win at the church. You can win it. Come on, mama, say! Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Just saying. Just don't. I don't want to know. Hey, C Golden. Not. It probably was already. You know what, sir? We have nothing. Go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy, who's a fucking asshole, MAGA idiot nut, calls Russell Wilson a zero and questions why Sierra is married to him. What? I don't want to know because I don't even know why any of that is your business. I don't even know why. I remember years and years ago, maybe about 15, 20 years ago, before this man revealed himself to be a MAGA nut. There was a time, early 2000s, I really used to go on Barstool Sports before it blew up, when it was still small and real, simple, gave you sports, gave you funny shit. I used to go around the Barstool Sports years ago. This is when Obama was still president. Hell no, I think this goes back to George W. Bush presidency. When I would go around the Barstool Sports, but I cannot. I cannot. Mm-mm. I cannot. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Ch- hey, Quake. Like, why is that your business? Why Sierra? These are MAGA nuts. These are MAGA nuts. These are MAGA nuts. Just go away, sir. Go. Um. Yeah, he's a whole xenophobic, bigoted, misogynistic clown. Clown. He's a fucking clown. I'm not gonna even tell you to go with God, sir. Go straight to hell. In other ABC headlines, LL Cool J reveals old dirty bastard once peed on his plaques. Mm-mm. Nope. Now I love old dirty bastard to death, but I remember old dirty bastard, and he does look like that was some that he does look like he has the type of pee or urine that's probably corrosive and smells like old dirty bastard just looked always like he had a tinge of this thin film of dirt and grime on him. So I don't even want to know the smell, look, or feel of his urine. I I don't know what the story is. I told y'all I saw the headlines and I said I don't want it. 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 That's what I said. I'm just saying. Um, l- Ravine, I don't know. Yeah, he looked like he probably had battery acid for piss. Like he looks like his piss would probably be corrosive. Like I don't I don't know. I don't want to know what was happening. I don't want to know what was going on. I don't have the energy. Sir, I don't have the energy. I don't want to know. Y'all can go around there and look it up and figure it out. Figure out what the story is. I don't want to know. Mm-mm. We don't want to know. Hold on, y'all. Is anybody gonna go over there and find out? Somebody go over there and ask LL what happened. Somebody go over there and ask him. I don't have it to do. Like, were your plaques on the floor? Were they on the wall? Because if they were on the wall and the man whipped out his junk and began to urinate on him, on the plaques, I should say, that means he had to aim. That means there had to be some velocity behind that urine stream. I told you it looks corrosive. He looks like uh, uh um it was probably corrosive. Hmm. Hey, Nubian Mahogany, what's going on? Listen, I don't want no parts of being anywhere in the same area code as old dirty bastards urine. Listen, I hey Ajoba, why are we? Ugh, dear God, like at the moment that they whip out the peen, at the moment that ODB whips out his peen, let's be specific. He just gives me that at the unzipping of his zipper, immediately radiating from that area is the funk of 40,000 years. Now, I don't know. Maybe he was a clean person, but he always looked dirty. That's probably why they called him old dirty bastard, because the bastard looked dirty all the goddamn time. God. I don't know. That's my point, Miss E. Hey, cross country cruiser, baby. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want nothing to do with this man's urine. Get it out of here. I can't tell old dirty bastard to go with God because he's already in the ancestral plane. Um, but you know what? LL, you could have kept this story, okay? You could have kept this story, okay? LL, we don't want it. Go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
I swear to y'all, these people are trying to lose. They're trying to lose at this point. Centrist Democrats rebuke party's left wing. Quote, We are capitalists, not socialists. These people are trying to lose. These people, I have nothing for this. These people are trying to lose. They're trying to lose. I promise you. They are trying to lose. They're trying. I, I don't know. I, I, listen. Y'all see how much I'm trying not. I don't want any parts of this because that's the messaging that you want to send to the general public, that you're capitalist and you only care about capitalism. Capitalism is why we have a growing number of Americans living below the poverty line. Capitalism is why we have oligarchs and 1%, less than 1% of the population that owns and runs everything, while the working class is out here pinching pennies. But that's the message that y'all want to put out there. If I'm somebody that is that's a socialist or a far left, this is what I run on. They say they're capitalists. And I run down all of the fuck shit going on with capitalists and capitalism. Do. Jesus. I cannot. I cannot. These people are trying to lose. And even if they manage to win and take over in the midterms, what this shows you is they're not trying to make any changes. They're trying to keep it the way it is. Trying to keep it the way it is. They want the status quo. A mess. Let's dive into the dossier, y'all, shall we? Let's dive. Let's do this swan dive. A cannonball. A belly flop into the dossier. Let's see what it has in store for us today, shall we? Oh, that's Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Now you know they used to play on the Miami Heat together. Tyler Hero got traded to he got traded over to the Milwaukee Bucks in that trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anyway, so they got summer league games going on, right? Down to Las Vegas. And apparently Tyler Hero, the white boy, and Bam Adebayo, the one in the green hat, got into a whole fight. They said they was throwing hands at the Vegas at the gym at the Vegas hotel. They said there's a practice court set up at one of the Vegas hotels, and Bam Adebayo had needed to have some words with Tyler Hero, because Tyler Hero apparently was talking spicy on social media. And Bam went over there and said, bro, let me talk to you for a second. Now, the comments that made Bam Adebayo mad was, he said, quote, It's a motherfucker making 60 million, but they worried about me and what I do. You should get paid 60 million to be a top tier defender on some nights. I'm just wondering. Child. And he went on to say, I need help, not the other guy. If I'm healthy, I'm the one who needs help. Who did Cleveland prioritize taking away in the playoffs? I'm just saying, should an elite defender be making 60 million a year? Answer that. Basically, in the quote, in other words, he said Bam Adebayo don't deserve the 60 million that he making. And he should be getting the 60 million. Bam Adebayo saw him in the gym and said, bitch, what was that you had to say? Fuck nigga, what? And from what I understand, hands was thrown, bitches was windmilling. We had a whole orange shirt situation. Now, clearly, it must not have been too bad because they saw Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro the next day, and they looked to be fine. But it was a whole bunch of people saying that they saw the fight. Well, who won? Baby, I don't know. Bam, listen. Bam. People, listen. Let me tell you something, Bam. People been saying for a long time, you are overrated. They paying you money and you stealing money from the Miami Heat. Now, people been saying that for a while. Consequently, Tyler Herro, you ain't all that either. Because you out here making it like, you know what I'm saying? You the greatest player in the NBA as well. So neither one of y'all can be talking about each other. I'm just saying. But they said Bam Adebayo was over there laying hands on Tyler Herro. That's what it takes for you to lay hands on somebody. Well, let me talk about you on social media, Bam. Bam, can I talk about you on social media? And you come over here and lay hands on me? I'm just asking. Hey, Yogi. Bam. All I got to do is talk about you and talk about how much you make, and you'll come over here and lay hands on me. All right, we talk about you now, bitch. Bitch, you garbage. I saw a video of him the next day, and he looked to be okay. Well, maybe, I mean, it was a video. He was walking by real fast, so I don't know. Maybe I need to look at the video again. Let me see. I thought I saw another video over here. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. So, I just hate these. Okay. I'm looking at the video. Cause I had saw the video on ESPN. Anyway, yeah, this is the video of him the next day. Hold on. Let me show y'all the video. So this is oh, that's rain. Shit. This is the video of Bam Tyler Herro the next day. It don't look too bad. I mean, I don't know. Do he look bad? I mean, he ain't the cutest person in the world. Baby, I don't know. Listen. You can't count nobody else's coins. The man got paid, and now you mad. Because you ain't get the kind of money he got, and they traded you. And now you got to play in cold-ass Milwaukee, Wisconsin, instead of nice, warm, sunny Miami. Get over it. That's what you real mad about. Your chestnuts gonna have to be roasting on an open fire now because it's about to be cold as hell where you going. It did look a little swollen. It did. He like yeah, like it might be makeup and concealer. You probably right. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. But you mad because now you got to play in cold ass Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and not in Miami. Mm. Oh well, you'll be all right. Anyway, sir, I have nothing for you, nothing else for you, Tyler. Now, Bam, if you need me, you can come over here and lay hands over here, Bam. That's all I got for y'all. Go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
In more sports news, so more details have come out. So Zaire Wade, Dwayne's son. Well, he's y'all know he was arrested. Well, now he has been formally charged with a felony count of domestic violence. And this, y'all know we reported on this. There was an incident back on June 21st in Burbank. Anyway, there was a criminal complaint filed in Los Angeles against Zaire with one felony domestic violence count involving a person with whom he was dating in a relationship. Now, we know that he was arrested last month on suspicion of felony domestic violence. There was just suspicion. Now, he's been formally charged. Yeah. And we went through the story, y'all. We talked about it back then, how neighbors called because there was a woman screaming inside the home. And so the neighbors called and so forth. Now, he had a $50,000 bond. I mean, that's nothing. All he had to do was call his daddy. Daddy, I'm in jail. Run me 50,000, and the daddy ran him 50,000 to get him out of jail. I mean, what do you expect? That's that man's son. You expect a father to go get his son out of jail. I ain't even mad about it. And they said it was a gun at the residence. Now, it's not illegal to have a gun as long as he got a permit. But they did issue an emergency protective order for the woman involved. They said the lady had lacerations and stuff on her face and on her body. Now, your daddy got a lot of money. Your stepmama got a little bit of money. She got some money, but she ain't got as much as your daddy. So I'm sure they can afford the best attorneys. And that's that's what you're supposed to do. Have your day in court. Have you a good attorney. Go let them figure that out in the courtroom, and we'll go from there. Listen, I don't know, but yeah, he's been formally charged. He's going to have his day in court. Yeah. So that's the update. This is not good. I hope your daddy sit you down and knock some sense into you and tell you that you can't just be beating on people and putting lacerations on people. I hope your daddy gave you 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Now Dwayne did what he was supposed to do. Dwayne fine ass rolled his fine ass up to the goddamn called his attorney, say bond my son out, got his son out, flew on a private jet across the country from Miami over to LA to go talk to you and greet you when you came out. As soon as you got in that car and them doors closed and y'all drove a couple blocks away from the county jail, baby, he slapped you across the head a few times. He gave you 2 to the head, 3 to the body and said, wait till we get this motherfucking house and see if I don't fuck you up. And yeah, your daddy got to do that sometimes. They do look a lot alike in this picture. They do. Dwayne is cuter though. I ain't gonna hold you. But your daddy's supposed to do that. You fucked up. He gonna do what he got to do to get you out of jail. But I'm sure when he got to that house, baby, listen. He let you know a few things. He gave you the 1 2 1 2. Cause now he got to spend a whole lot of money for attorneys and fees and all types of stuff to get you up out of this shit. Because that's what he's going to do. You're a good daddy. I call him daddy at night, too. Hey, daddy. Ow. Now, I saw online as I was reading comments, some people was like, "Oh, he should have left him in there." Oh, he got to teach him a lesson. No, he did. Dwayne did what he was supposed to do. Your son goes to jail. You go and get your son out of fucking jail. That's it. That's all. I don't understand this whole. Oh, you got to teach him a lesson. Maybe teach the lesson after he get out. But jail is not a place for black men or women. Jail is not the place for black people. Horrible things happen. I'm glad you got your son out, but I hope you knock him upside the head a few times. I've heard that before, Janae. It's just, hey, it's preference. It's what people like. Now, he can come over here and wet my whistle anytime. I'm just saying. You ain't got to like him, Janae. That's why I'm here. He has a lot of options over here. In other news, well, then there's this. Because these people won't get the fuck out of my goddamn dossier. Damn it. So apparently, Chris Griffith, he's back in the news, right? So he has reached a settlement to drop his $10 million lawsuit against Derez Diggs, brother of Stephon Diggs. So he reached he reached an agreement, to drop his $10 million lawsuit against Derez Diggs and an LA apartment complex. Now, we don't know the details. We don't know how much money is involved. However, Chris claims he was attacked by Derez and others on May 29th, 2023, and had over $100,000 in property stolen. Listen, Stephon. Do like your brother. Run him a few coins and get him to shut the fuck up. The man done accused you of whipping your dick out and stroking one off with him in a car. The man said that you he had to tell you to put your dick away because you was, flailing it at him, telling him to touch your dick. The man said you tried to kiss him and then stuck your tongue in his ear. That's what he said. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, that's what he said. The man gave the court over 100 pages of text messages that y'all got going back and forth. And you came out here trying to tell us that you ain't know him like that. Go ahead, pay him a few coins. He's one of them little stunt queens. Just look at him. Them little high yellow girls like that. I know their kind. Baby, they think they cuter than they actually are because they high yellow and shit. Baby, he's a stunt queen. Mama, Young Miami made the song for him. Where all my scamming ass niggas at? That's what he is. Pay that good girl. She ain't even listen. Mama I don't even think you're gonna have to pay this good girl $1 million. Give her a good $250K, and she gonna go sit her trifling ass the fuck down somewhere and not be the fuck bothered until she run out of money and try to find another reason to sue you again. You have to have better discernment when you gonna pick the girls to deal with. Some of these girls, hey Karen, Some of these girls, you can look at them and tell them, yeah, that ain't the bitch I want to lay up with. Now, I know you have a type, Stephon. You like them high yellow girls. You like them high yellow and shit. This ain't the girl you want to play with. You got to have better discernment. This a whole ass stunt queen. Is whole ass stunt queen. Now, I'm going to tell you what the real story probably is. Because Stephon don't want the story to come out. The real story is probably that all of that did happen and she sucked Stephon off. And Stephon blew her back out. And then she wanted some more from Stephon, and Stephon was like, nah, bro, I'm good. And then she was like, well, run me some more, because Stephon might have been breaking him off, and Stephon stopped, and mom was like, you gonna give me some more money, or it's gonna be a problem. And at that point, Stephon, you was way too deep in the game. This is stunt queen, honey. Stunt queen. A whole ass stunt queen. I don't know what to tell you, Stephon. I could look at this girl and tell she ain't shit. Hey, Tanya, boo. I can literally look at this girl and tell she ain't shit. I mean, but you ain't shit either, Stephon. Let's be clear. So, I mean, I guess one might say you deserve a scamming ass stunt queen like that. Then there's that. Anyway, I have nothing to do with it. Listen, I have nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. In other news, we got a lot of sports today. Come on. I used to have a show on this channel called Behind the Bleachers, where we used to do all sports stories, all sports gossip and stuff. It was called Behind the Bleachers. I used to love doing that too. It was short-lived though. The people didn't really like it. I did. Anyway, so that's Miles Bridges, right? His baby mama, Michelle Johnson, is accused of assault and battery on him. According to, TMZ got all the documents. Baby, I swear they paying everybody down to every county clerk's office across the country, honey. According to TMZ, she is facing a misdemeanor charge in North Carolina for allegedly throwing water on him during a custody exchange, dousing him in full view of their children. Now, in the documents, he claimed that during a June 22nd custody exchange, she threw water, quote, she threw water on me in front of the kids and said she'll do it again if we argued, end of quote. He said he asked her why she did it, and she told him it was because they were arguing. As a result, he says he's, quote, scared for my kids' safety, end of quote. Now they're embattled in a nasty custody battle over the kids. He was granted a restraining order against her earlier this year after he proved that she was cyber stalking him. They said she showed up at one of the games trying to fuck his car up. And the court ordered her to stay. The court ordered her that she had to stay away from him. Now she done came back and claims that he filed criminal charges against her for throwing water on him to harass her and have her arrested to take away her kids from take her away from her kids. She says that he tried to run her over with a golf cart. Child. Mama said one time they was doing the whole custody exchange, the kids go with one and go from one parent to the other. And he tried to run her over with a golf cart. Well, ma'am, did you tell the courts that? Did you try to get him arrested, ma'am? Because he got a restraining order on you last time we checked. She claims that he continues to file false and frivolous motions in an attempt to remove their children from her care. Baby, I don't know. I don't know. Miles, first of all, I wouldn't even go over there and try to do this custody exchange. I would send my mama, my aunt, my brother, sister, somebody else in the family. The fact that you have a restraining order against her, but you still going over there to do this custody exchange, that's bad business. That's what I'm saying. And the courts always err on the side of the mother, but they granted him the restraining order. You showing up at his job and stuff. And if that man had gotten a goddamn golf cart and went in the vicinity of you, he didn't even have to try to run you over. He could have just parked the golf cart close to you and said, put the kids in the golf cart, and you would have tried to say he tried to run you over. Nobody believes you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Nobody believes you. What I'm saying is he shouldn't even go. I would not go. I wouldn't get out the car. If you gonna go, stay in the car, have the third party go pick up your kids and bring them in the car and just drive off. I wouldn't even go near that woman. I wouldn't go see her. She sounds dangerous. This sounds like some fatal attraction shit. And you gonna find out, because she gonna end up fucking you up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but her name is Michelle Johnson. She looked like she might be somebody you don't want to she look like, hold on, let me let y'all. This her right here. She give me the look of, yeah, bitch, if I can't have you, nobody can. If I can't have you, no one will. She give me a fatal attraction, thin line between love and hate. Yeah. I could see her being on thin line between love and hate. I can see it. Ma'am. Y'all got to be careful who's about the sugar bowls that y'all dipping y'all spoons into. Some of these, they always try to blame the man. Some of these women ain't wrapped tightly in the head. She looked like she's scratching the surface of being one of the cuckoo nest people. Baby, listen, you ain't gonna be happy till she fuck you up. In other news, that is Michael Ward, star of the TV show Top Boy. I remember when I first saw that TV show pop up on my Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. And I was like, y'all know my mind went straight to the gutter. I was like, Top Boy? Y'all know my mind went other places. Anyway, a London jury unanimously cleared Michael Ward on all 5 counts after a 2-week trial ending a case that had shadowed him for 3.5 years. He was on trial for rape and sexual assault, and he was found not guilty by a jury of his peers. Now, the verdict came after a 2-week trial and 5 hours and 25 minutes of deliberation. And it brought a close to this case that had been hanging over his head for the last 3.5 years. This was a unanimous acquittal on all 5 counts, which included 2 counts of rape, 2 counts of assault by penetration, and 1 count of sexual assault. Reporters inside the courtroom described the actor breaking down in tears as each not guilty verdict was read aloud, with family and friends in the public gallery shouting in relief. His defense lawyer helped him from the room once the reading was finished. Now, the charges stem from an encounter back in January of 2023. Prosecutors said that he met a woman outside a New Year's party in East London, and that the alleged assault happened in the back of a Mercedes. The woman, who cannot be named for legal reasons under British law, gave the court a very different account than the one the actor offered. She testified that the encounter was not consensual and that she completely shut down during it, and that she never would have gotten into the car had she known what she says followed. She told the jury plainly that she felt she did not have a choice. He maintained throughout the trial that everything between them was consensual. From the witness stand, and he did testify, he told the jury he believed the two of them were enjoying the moment together. He said he sensed interest when they met, that she was reciprocating the energy and pulling him close, and that he read those signals as an invitation. He testified that she never mentioned wanting to leave and seemed fine to him. After the encounter, the two exchanged messages, and he says he sent a smiling face with a heart while the woman wished him a good night. In a prepared statement to police after his arrest, he said he had said he denied the allegations of rape and wanted it on record that what happened was consensual foreplay and consensual sex. He was arrested on January 18th of that year, 2023, and wasn't formally charged until July of last year. Let me say that again. He was arrested January 18th, 2023, but wasn't formally charged until 2.5 years later in July of 2025. And they just started the trial 2 weeks ago. Well, listen, everybody has their day in court. We happy that you got your acquittal. Listen. Hey, The Informed. That's a good idea. Listen. Hopefully, you can get more acting gigs and stuff. And now that you got this, over and done with. Oh, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So long now, I want to fight. Daddy gave, his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus!
I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. Baby, it is raining out there. I gotta go get my crabs. Lord. It's raining hard out there. So we start off our Sugar Spike segment with an update on Andrew. So, in some good news, what looks to be some good news for him, um, it's being said that the assistant district attorney for Baldwin County, John Oxford, um, is considering having Andrew go to a pretrial intervention program, which may result in him not having to go to jail. Um, mhm. So now we covered, his arrest and so forth. Subsequently, the police department released a video of what was found in the car. You can see the crack. I shouldn't say crack pipe. You can see the glass pipes and all of the stuff that they found in the car. That was there. So, but like I said, in some good news, uh, um, he may end up not having to go to jail. So now the assistant district attorney is saying that they are considering his incident in Miami as a factor in the decision whether to transfer his case to drug court. If his case does get transferred to drug court, uh, 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 um, then it could mean a much lighter sentence for him. Um, yeah. Um, if you when you go to drug court, you could they do ask you to render a guilty plea, and then you get a probation sentence, um, and you still have the conviction on your record, but you'll get probation and not necessarily have to go to jail. So that's where we are with this. I don't know if that's something that he will consider. I'm sure he is in conversations with his legal team, so that they can figure out what's the best steps moving forward. In drug court, defendants are required to complete a 2-year program, which can include inpatient or outpatient treatment, 12-step programs, and drug tests. Um, the ADA says that defendants must complete the treatment program in the first year and then continue attending 12-step meetings with no relapses in the second year. If you complete the program, finish it out, do all of the things um, right, the judge, um, you are eligible at that point to have the judge dismiss your case and drop the charges. But when you first go into drug court, you are asked to plead guilty. They will put it on your record. And that is because they want to make sure that you don't fuck up and just say, fuck it, I'm going back. Because, there's a lot of recidivism in drug cases, as you can probably imagine, where people go back and they, start doing drugs again. So it goes on your record at first. They put you in the program. If you complete the program and all of the steps, you do in the allotted time, which is 2 years. And 2 years is no time. If it's a 2-year program, that's no time. You won't have to sit in jail. You can you become eligible to have the charges dropped, and the case dismissed, and the charges dropped. I can't tell him what to do, but this is a win. If they're offering you this, Andrew, hey, Daryl, hey, if they're offering you this, I don't see why you don't take it. I'm just being honest. I don't see why you don't take it. Look at I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now they don't have no 12-step program for that. They have conversion therapy, I guess. I don't know. But I do think, regardless as to what happened, you do need to go to some type of treatment facility because you got some. Clearly, you have some demons and some things that you with addiction that you're still fighting. And it actually may stem from not completely having gotten over or unpacking everything that happened after that 2018 election. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, first of all, I'm not a therapist, psychiatrist, any of this counselor, anything of the sort. That's for him to work out with the appropriate people. But what I will say is this: clearly, there needs to be some type of intervention. Clearly, and I hope that he gets that. Because regardless, people said a lot of things about Andrew. I want the best for Andrew. So if I like this type of program where it monitors you and you have to go and stay focused and do all of the things that you have to do, and hopefully on the backside of this you can come out of this a winner. And then you can even forge a career after that. You can be a consultant, a strategist, and where you not necessarily have to be in the forefront or be the candidate themselves. Be a strategist or a political strategist or political consultant. Those people make all of the. Those are the people who make it all of the money. So it doesn't mean that you have to be destitute, not having a job. There are things that you can do to sustain yourself, but I just want you to get help now. It. I don't know what to say about them urges, DM form. That's for you to work out with your wife. That's for you to work out with your wife. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Anyway, I wanted to bring y'all that update. As more information comes out, we'll monitor the situation. But sounds like I shouldn't say happy ending, but this could end much better for Andrew than it looked like in the onset. Well, this don't look like it's gonna end up any better, which is what we're hoping for. So Mitch McConnell was seen being loaded on a stretcher. The ambulance, not ambulance, ambulance was called to his residence in Washington D.C. They now they there was they said that that he was unconscious, all this, that, and the third. This footage was obtained by CNN. Now, I don't know if this is from when they initially took him to the and I'm sure y'all probably know, and y'all will let me know. I don't know if the video, because there is video, so I don't know if the video, I showed it yesterday if you remember, is from when he initially went into the hospital and was unconscious and they're claiming that he's brain dead now, or if this is another recent situation. Long story short, these bitches are lying. That man is being kept alive. He gone. He's gone. He's brain dead. He's gone. He's being kept alive. Because if they wait until August 1st, after August 1st, they won't have to fill his position with a special election. But if he's pronounced dead prior to August 1st, they have to have a special election to fill his position for the duration of his term. Yep. Well, I don't even know if it's a Weekend at Bernie's situation, because at least they was carrying Bernie around. You know what I'm saying? I think Dianne Feinstein was more of a weekend at Bernie's situation because she was half dead and they was rolling her around. They can't even roll him around no more. He brain dead. They ain't even trying to roll him around. He over there for all we know, sitting in the morgue. I'll let y'all know when it's time to put on our shouting shoes. In other sugar spiky news, well, then there's this. People are worried and concerned after your president uh, um, fired multiple members of a bipartisan election administration. After he fired uh, members of a bipartisan election administration focused commission. Now, your president fired the remaining two Democratic members of the U.S. Election Assistance Commission, the EAC, while allowing a separate Republican member to resign this past Thursday. Now, this comes on the heel of them saying the Supreme Court ruling last week that basically said the president can fire whoever they want in any part of the executive branch, whether or not it's an independent agency or not. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. What that means is this will he's setting things up uh, um to scrutinize the 2026 election and to affect the 2028 elections. Now, this firing won't have a lot. It is not going to affect a lot in terms of this election cycle, 2026. But like I said, the 2028 election, this can absolutely affect that because things that happen in this election cycle will be policies and procedures and reports and things will be made by the EAC based on who's on the board after this election cycle, which is why he's getting these people out of there now prior to November. So that way they can make these wholesale changes um, to our elections process. If you're not seeing the writings on the wall, if you haven't been paying attention uh, um, to what we've been reporting on over here for the last few years, these people are consolidating their power. These people are refusing to relinquish their power. They are not coming out without a fight. Hey, Xavier, these people are not going to give up power without a fight. We'll keep you posted in other sugar spiky news. Well, the 21st Century Road to Housing Act has gone into law. It became law early this morning because your president refused to sign. It was passed in a bipartisan manner by both the House and the Senate. And it's aimed at addressing housing affordability by increasing the supply of homes and lowering costs by limiting major investors from purchasing single family homes. What was happening is you had these big real estate conglomerates that were buying up acres of land and buying up all of these single family homes create and what they do is they raise the price on it. All of the homes look alike. They raise the price of the homes, and so now when you should be paying 200,000 for a home, it costs 500,000 because all of the homes in the area are all owned by the same company. And now the housing market is higher than it's ever been in the history of our country. The average home is between 400 and $500,000. That's the mean uh, um, price for a home in these yet to be United States of America. Now, your president, who said that he ain't signing shit unless um, they sign the Save Act. Why is this stupid thing happening like this? Unless they sign the Save Act, which would disenfranchise voters all over the place. He said, I ain't signing shit because I guess he thought that by not signing, it would have any bearing on it would have any bearing on what's going on. Well, sir, that's not how laws work. You should have took a fucking civics class, because a simple civics class would have told you if you don't sign it after a certain and don't veto. Now, you could have vetoed it. You chose not to veto it. You also chose not to sign it. And you get a certain amount of time to either sign or veto. If you don't, it automatically becomes law. You stupid ass dick fuck. But why do I expect these people to have passed 7th grade civics? Why? Why would I expect that? Why? Child. Child. Hold on, Terrence. Terrence over here breaking news. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that is breaking news. According to CNN, Democratic lawmaker Ro said he was detained by Israeli settlers armed with U.S.-made rifles during a West Bank visit this week that he cast as an unfiltered look at the human toll of Israeli occupation as he weighs a 2028 presidential run. Speaking with Reuters this past Thursday in a Palestinian village, Congressman Ro said his group's van was surrounded by settlers wielding M4 rifles a day earlier while touring a part of the southern West Bank where residents face frequent settler attacks. He's no longer being detained. But they were held for more than an hour and made appeals to the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem for help. A group of officers who appeared to be police eventually intervened, leading to their release. Yeah. In other news, well, in more Air Force One news, because this is not more evidence of us being in the authoritarian dictatorship. The Department of Justice has subpoenaed New York Times journalists after they reported on security concerns involving the new Qatari gifted Air Force One, marking a dramatic escalation of your president's campaign against the media that has drawn condemnation for eroding a fundamental freedom of American democracy. So the DOJ has now subpoenaed journalists because they reported on the security concerns of the new Air Force One. Now, the subpoenas seek to force the reporters to testify before a federal grand jury in Manhattan next week, adding that the federal agents delivered some subpoenas to the reporters at their homes. The subpoenas were issued after FBI Director CashApp and other Justice Department officials met at the White House on Friday to talk about the matter. The journalists who received subpoenas included Julian E. Barnes, Eric Lipton, Tyler Pager, and Eric Schmidt, all New York Times reporters. So now we have the Department of Justice serving out subpoenas to journalists who report negatively on this administration. You people are wondering whether or not we're in an authoritarian dictatorship. This is crazy, y'all. Crazy. And I continue to ask, where's Congress? Where's Congress? Y'all not going to do nothing about this. Y'all not going to say anything about this. Just asking. In our last sugar spiky story, back to sports. So, we got this fuck shit going on. The House Republican Study Committee is pressing the WNBA to further investigate the on-court treatment of Caitlin Clark. In a letter to League Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, committee chair August Pfluger, Republican of Texas, called for, quote, great accountability, end of quote, following what he and the committee called repeated acts of physical violence toward Caitlin. Oh, this is real, y'all. This is not a made-up story from theonion.com or something. This is real. This is what the House of Representatives is doing instead of working for us. This is what they're concerned about. The letter said, in parts of the letter, it said, quote, Caitlin Clark is transforming women's sports. She has inspired a new generation of young girls to participate in athletics and has become one of the most influential figures in the history of women's basketball. Clark has been hip checked, poked in the eye, and struck in the throat during games. These incidents go far beyond routine physical play, yet the WNBA and its officiating have too often failed to address these unacceptable incidents and hold players accountable. End of quote. Congressman Pfluger is suggesting that Caitlin Clark is facing, quote, a hostile work environment, end of quote. That's the basis and grounds for this congressional investigation. They're asking the Department of Justice, the Department of Labor, and or the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission to do thorough investigations on the horrific treatment of one Miss Caitlin Clark. Representative Tim Burchett, Republican of the great state of Tennessee, said, quote, discrimination of any kind has no place in women's sports. The WNBA's failure to act on these concerning incidents shows an indifference or active disregard for civil rights protections, end of quote. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I I cannot. I don't. Y'all know they're gonna protect this white woman at all costs. Right now, now it's all about civil rights, LNV, right? Because it's this white woman. Y'all see what's happening. I cannot intimate into words the 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 brazenness of these people's racism and bigotry now. You know, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, they tried to hide their racism. You know, early 21st century, they tried to hide it a little bit, you know. They are they are loud and proud with their racism. Like I cannot. Y'all see what's happening here. I cannot. Next thing you know, they're going to be comparing her to Jackie Robinson. She's going to be their Jackie Robinson. Watch. I'm telling you, what they're going to have Caitlin Clark night, where the whole WNBA has to wear her number. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Lord. We're about halfway through the program. Listen. Now is a great time for you to donate to the program and platform. We ask that you give your shoe size. If you wear a size 10, you give $10. If you wear a size 8.5, you give $8.50. We don't ask for much. We work real hard. We work real hard over here. Mm-hmm. And we're not holding up "we'll work for free" signs on the side of the road. We don't we try not to work for free. We work real. We do too much work to work for free. But please, ma'am, please, sir, consider donating to the platform, uh, 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 um, so that we can keep the lights on. Okay, we got to keep the lights on. We don't want to shut the lights off. You know, we don't want to go dark like this. We want to keep the lights on. But again, thank you for your donation. As they are coming in, you know who you are with your size 8. Thank you. Uh, um, MVN gave yesterday for her 7.5. Anyway, but if you forget, the QR code is also right here next to me in the top on the top of the screen. All right, it's time for our Kornacki's Khakis Corner. We're about halfway done. So today on Kornacki's Khakis Corner, we're looking at a state that's having their primaries on August 4th. So let's travel to the great state of Kansas. We're traveling to the great state of Kansas. Um, what's so weird is Ad Astra per Aspera is my high school's motto. That's the motto for my high school. Miami Central Rockets. And ad astra per aspera, it means to the stars through difficulty. I only know that because that's my high school motto. You learn that when you first become a freshman. They make you learn all this stuff about your high school and stuff. Anyway, we're looking at the 2026 gubernatorial race in the great state of Kansas. Let's see who's running. Now, people will argue that, does it make sense to even try in Kansas? Why? Listen, Kansas is only in some polls they have it Kansas as a toss-up. In other polls, they have Kansas only as tilted or leaning red. It's not, and the current governor of Kansas, even though their legislature is Republican with a supermajority, their current governor is a Democrat. Their governor is Laura Kelly. She's a Democrat. Now, she's term limited, and she's in her second term and cannot seek a third term. So she is term limited. But as you recall, your president won this district by this state by double digits. But the gubernatorial race can flip, which also means you can flip that state senate if you want, that state legislature if you really try. Let's look and see who's running. So on the Republican side of the race, we have Ty Masterson. He's the current president of the Kansas State Senate. Okay. So he's a state senator. He's the president of their state senate. And he's been in the Kansas State Senate since 2009. He's been the state senate president since 2021. You have Charlotte O'Hara. She's a former state representative where she served from 2011 to 2013, and she also was the a commissioner over in Johnson County in Kansas. Nick Reinecker. Hold on, I had his information. Give me a second, y'all. I thought I had information. Apparently, I don't have. I have no information. All I have is his picture. That's all I have is his picture. I don't have any, and I'm looking at all of my notes. I don't have any notes on this young man. I don't know what he's got going on, which means that he probably don't have an Ice Cube's chance in hell. I apologize. Usually I at least know what they do for a living, but I searched all my sources of truth far and wide. Hold on. Let me search one more place. Search one more place. Yeah, everywhere that I've looked, there's no information on him. I apologize, y'all. Y'all know I try to be real thorough with this stuff. He has not offered any information not even within the state on what he does. So we'll just skip him. Then we have Stacey Rogers. So Stacey Rogers is a consignment sale business owner. She don't have a chance. You know, she don't have a chance. She's just running just to run. She don't have a chance. We have Philip Sarnecki. Philip Sarnecki is a financial services executive. Vicky Schmidt is the sitting statewide insurance commissioner. So she's the Kansas insurance commissioner, and she's been in that position since 2019. And then we have Scott Schwab, who is the current Secretary of State in Kansas. Now, the person getting your president's endorsement is Ty Masterson has your president's endorsement. He also has the endorsement of current U.S. Senator Roger Marshall, who's out of Kansas, who's represents Kansas as well. Hold on one second. For all intents and purposes, all of the polls that I'm seeing, it looks like Masterson is will probably win that election, although a close second is Scott Schwab as a close second. On the Democratic side, you have Ethan Corson, excuse me. Ethan Corson is a state senator. He's a current state senator from the 7th state legislative district. You have Cindy Holscher, who's also a state senator, current state senator representing the 8th state legislative district. And you have Kurt Skoog, who is the current mayor of Overland Park, Kansas. Now, in terms of endorsements, Ethan Corson, he has the endorsement of former Secretary of Health and Human Services Kathleen Sebelius, who's also a former who was also governor of Kansas from 2003 to 2009. He also has the current governor of Kansas, Laura Kelly, has endorsed him, as well as the current lieutenant governor of Kansas. The AFL-CIO is endorsing Ethan Corson. In Citizens United is endorsing him, as well as Planned Parenthood, Great Plains chapter. Cindy Holscher is endorsed by former governor of Kansas, John Carlin, and former Kansas State Treasurer, Lynn Rogers, who also served as lieutenant governor of Kansas during Laura Kelly's first term. So now Kurt Skoog is not really receiving any endorsements. Most expect Ethan Corson to win this primary, but we'll monitor the situation and see where it goes. And those are that's our primary update if you live in the great state of Kansas. Now, it's time for our old school gospel feature. Shout out to y'all, because I got about 7 or 8 different suggestions for the old school gospel feature today. I got about 7 or 8 of them. I was very surprised. I said, oh, okay. So y'all know how we do when we get to this portion. Y'all know sometimes YouTube is on the fuck shit. So y'all, let me drop the Twitch link now. So if you need to go over to Twitch, you can do that. Hold on. It says that I'm not live. Am I not live on Twitch? So can somebody go over to Twitch and check? I don't think my Twitch is live right now. It says it's not. That's weird. Yeah, it says I'm not live on Twitch. I don't know what happened to Twitch. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I don't know what happened to Twitch. Oh, Twitch just went down. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened over there. I'll have to check that. Anyway, so that means I need to monitor and make sure YouTube don't shut us down, because then I'll have to stop it. So, anyway, as I was saying, you all sent me a lot of great suggestions for our old school gospel feature. And the old school gospel feature for today is a great singer. The one that I chose, this woman is a singer's singer. I like this singer. I like what she can do. I like all that she does vocally. I hope you enjoy this song. The song that we'll be doing today is a good one. The song is Hear My Prayer. The singer is the great Miss Callie Day. Enjoy our old school gospel feature by one Miss Callie Day. Hear My Prayer. Enjoy.
Please hear my prayer in the morning when I rise. It's your servant bound for glory. Oh, dear Lord, please hear my prayer. Oh, Lord, please hear my prayer. Keep me safe within your arms. It's your servant bound for glory. Oh, dear Lord, please hear my prayer. When my work on earth is done, and you come to take me home, just to know that I am bound for glory, and to hear you say, well done. Done with sin and sorrow, have mercy, mercy.
man. Yeah. Hallelujah. Yes. A man. Oh man, food on my table, clothes on my back, in my right mind. Yes, oh man, yes, oh man, yes. A man.
I'm sorry, I had to get up off the floor. Oh, I was over here on the floor. Oh. I'm sorry I was late on that. I was on the floor. Y'all still, I know Tracy W. is still over there on the floor. Baby, that woman sang that song like it was the last time. That's what you call singing. That woman just sat there. Baby, I don't need all this choir. I don't need all. Just give me one piano player and a microphone. That's it. That's all. I ain't got to have the best hair. I ain't got to have the best outfit. I ain't got to have on 12-inch stilettos. I'm finna sit here and flat-footed sing y'all the glory. That's all I need. Just give me one keyboard piano player and a microphone. I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else. Nothing. I was over here on the floor. Lord. Now, if that's your first time hearing Miss Callie Day, she went viral a few years back. She sang, was it Hear My Prayer? I think it was Hear My Prayer. She was at a, it wasn't like in front of a church. It was just her and a musician, and she was just like practicing or something. It went viral. But yeah, she's done a lot of things over the years. And so one of y'all sent that to me. And I said, yep, that's the one right there. That's it right there. Yeah, I had to come bless some of y'all with that one. Mama say, sure, you need all of that stuff. Don't give me all of that. I don't need all of that. All I need is a microphone and one good piano or keyboard player. I can handle the rest. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bruh? And went on to glory. Sent us right on to glory. Prayed us into heaven. Just saying. Lord. That was Callie Day singing Hear My Prayer for our old school gospel feature. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Symmetry. That thing, you felt that one, huh, Tracy? Tracy felt that thing. I'm glad we was able to get you some, get you there. It's time for this day in music. And what year are you guessing that we'll be doing for this day in music? What year? Hey, little baby. We just did 1979 last week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Up. Montrez got it. It would be our music aficionado that would hit the nail right on the head. We'll be looking at the top 10 R&B songs on July 11th, 7/11, 7/11. On July 7th, 1985. See what we were listening to. Number 10. Oh! See, we starting hot. Through the Fire, listen. I look in your eyes and I can see. Listen. Shaka on Through the Fire. Listen. This is pure Shaka Khan. Through the Fire. If you want to know what Shaka Khan gives vocally, just play Through the Fire. It gives you the Shaka Khan in her low register where it's sultry, real, it's heavy. It gives you Shaka and a good holler, because Shaka go holler in the stratosphere. It gives you Shaka when you have to really figure out what she said, because there's certain points where she started to ad-lib, you don't know what she be saying. She just be speaking in tongues damn near. It gives you all of the good Shaka. This is one of Shaka Khan's greatest songs. Now, if this ain't in your top 3 Shaka Khan songs of all time, the problem is your list. Now, I don't know this song by Renee and Angela, Save Your Love for Number One. I don't know this. I was too little to be listening to this stuff, even though I was. But I don't know this song. I don't even know who Renee and Angela is. I'm sure y'all are nice people. I just don't know y'all, Renee and Angela. Renee and Angela. I don't know y'all. But they got the number 9 song, Save Your Love for number 1. Number 8, Cameo, Attack Me With Your Love. But that number 7, to the beat of the rhythm of the night, dancing to the morning light, forget about the worries on your mind, you can leave them all behind. Oh, I know who they are. Listen, I'm just joking, y'all. Don't worry, I know who they are. I'm just joking. I don't know that song, but I absolutely know who they are. Don't get it twisted. I know who they are. Absolutely. I just don't know that song. But listen, El DeBarge was in his bag on all kinds of illicit drugs, but singing his face off. El DeBarge was over there, back in the 80s. Them 80s people, they could snort a line backstage, come on stage, and sing the house down. Ask Whitney Houston. Do you hear me? They could go hit the crack pipe in the dressing room, come on stage, and baby sing you on the glory. Just saying. Kiddos, rhythm of the night. Listen, you get to hear El DeBarge doing all of the El DeBarge things. I like it. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Oh, baby. You. Oh, la, 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 la. La, la, la. I mean, it's to the beat of the rhythm of the night. It's the El DeBarge. Now, they called it DeBarge because it was all of the siblings. But El was the one doing all of the singing and all of the heavy lifting and all of the drugs, too. Well, he wasn't doing all the drugs, but several of them was doing drugs. Okay? Just saying. See, Golden say don't do a light-skinned 80s crush. He was doing them, though. Don't act like he went over there doing them drugs. Cha. Yeah, he can still hit them notes today. My song is Time Will Reveal. Oh, my God. Baby, El DeBarge don't do no wrong. When he's saying Time Will Reveal, he don't owe me nothing for that song right there. I'm trying to tell you. Buddy's still on drugs? Oh, wow. Drugs ravaged a lot of them singers in the 80s. It did. Hey, D. Number 6, listen. Ooh, in my house. Ooh, in my house. Ooh. They don't owe me nothing for this song. Mary Jane girls. Mary Jane girls don't owe me nothing. Nothing. In my house. In my house. Do 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 do. Ooh, in my house. Oh yeah, Love Me in a Special Way is my jam too. Love me in a special way. What more can I say? I'm just saying. You have me on the background? I appreciate that, Janae. Y'all know I be need y'all on the backgrounds. Y'all supposed to be in the house singing background for me. I'm over here doing the heavy lifting. Y'all supposed to be on background vocals. Just saying. Number 5, Eugene Wild. Ooh, baby. Ow. Gotta get you home with me tonight. Ooh, Ooh, baby. Come on now. This is not the remake, kiddos, from the late 90s. With Lil Kim on it and stop. Because I know some of y'all in the background singing, uh-oh, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this the original. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that was Foxy. I'm sorry, not Lil Kim. That was Foxy. Excuse me. Circle, what was that, 98 or 97? Might have been 96. That was Foxy. Yeah, that was Foxy. What year was that? Was that 96 or 97? I don't think it was 98. I think it was 96 or 97. I don't know. Y'all will tell me in the chat. But yeah, Eugene Wild, got to get you home. Listen. I found out what I've been missing. Always on the run. I've been looking for someone. Listen. Whitney ain't owe me nothing for this song. My top 5. It's in my top 5 Whitney songs. Best song on this album to me. Best song on the album. Best song on the album. Baby, when she sang that long run right before the bridge. When she sang that long run right before the bridge. Don't owe me nothing. Don't owe me nothing. I mean, she sing that long run. Too much. Listen. Whitney was in her purest form here. The thing I love about, if you listen to all of the songs on this album, especially the ballads, they made it a point for her to have these long, extended notes where you could just hear her voice. You could just hear the purity of the voice. If you go back and listen to this first album, every ballad, you know, you had these extended ad libs, and there was just moments where you could just sit there and that voice would just sit there and just give you ear ecstasy. Do you hear me? Oh my God, the woman ain't owe me nothing. But you give good love to me. You give good love to me, baby. It's so good. Take this heart of mine into your hand. You give good love to me. It's never too much. Come on, Whitney. I'm just saying. You had to be in your room with either a shoe, a brush, something as your microphone, singing your heart out. Just saying. Number 3, Hate Retha. We're going riding on the freeway of love in the pink Cadillac. Somebody told me that she was talking about her cooter on this song. Somebody said that this song was actually Hate Retha talking about her cooter when she was talking about riding on the freeway of love in the pink Cadillac. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. But Hate Retha, I liked this version of Hate Retha. 80s Hate Retha, I liked. I liked 80s Hate Retha. I really did. But Happen, that's what the people were saying. That's what somebody, I think I saw it on the Instagram or something. They was like, she was talking about her cooter. Talk about we going riding on the freeway of love in the pink Cadillac. They say, go listen to the words. Cause ain't at the end before the modulation, she say, I'm prepared to let go. Go. Ow, ow, ow. We're going riding on the freeway of love in the pink Cadillac. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on. Let me look up the word. Now y'all got me curious. Let me look up the words. Freeway of love lyrics. Oh boy. Okay. Knew you'd be a vision in white. How'd you get your pants so tight? Don't know what you're doing, but you must be living right. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got some places to see. I brought all the maps with me. So jump in. It ain't no seeing. Take a ride in my machine. City's traffic moving way too slow. Drop the pedal and go. Ow! Go. Ow! Hey, Retha, go. You know what? We're going riding on the freeway of love winds against our backs. We're going riding. You know what? Hey, Retha, this might be about that. Then she say, never you mind the exit signs. We got lots of time. We can't quit till we get to the other side. You know what? It might be about that, y'all. You know what? Hate Retha. Oh, boy. Ah, boy. Hate Retha. We don't want to imagine anything about your cooter. Hate Retha. Hey, Pinky Cheeky. I don't want to know about her hot pocket. Child. Hate Retha over here singing about her cooter. We got to move on. Number 2. Listen. Freddie Jackson. Rock with me tonight. Rock with me tonight for old time's sake. You know, Freddie Jackson was singing his face off. Freddie Jackson was getting his back cracked too, honey. I ain't even mad about it, baby. But he was singing his face off. I'm going to love you, feel good. Come on, make me do it like you know I could. I really miss the way you squeak and moan and call out my name. Freddie Jackson was singing his ass off. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just saying. Kiddos, if you don't know Freddie Jackson, rock me tonight for old time's sake. I'm just saying. It's classic R&B. Classic R&B. Not all the way from Virginia to Ohio. Listen, Freddie was singing for the women and did not want them. Freddie was out here. Every woman was singing Freddie, and he ain't want no parts of them. Okay, he didn't want no parts. None. But he was singing for him. And the number 1 song, you got me hanging on strings now. You got me hanging on strings now. Classic loose ends. Classic 80s R&B. 80s R&B. 80s R&B. This was a nice bop right here. Hanging on the string. You got me hanging on strings now. I'm just saying. Classic R&B, 80s R&B. Classic song. Loose Ends would say the shit out of this song. You had me on speed dial. I was a little too picky tiki. I probably said speed dial too when I was little. You know, when you was little, you just made the words up as you went along. I'm just saying. Growing up, y'all know we was little. We used to just make the songs, words up as we went along. Just saying. Did. This was a great list, y'all. Great list. Let's go all the way back. We were listening to some bangers. Let's go all the way back. The top 10 R&B songs on July 11th, 7/11 of July 11th, 1985. Some 41 years ago. Number 10, Shaka Khan, Through the Fire. Number 9, Renee and Angela, Save Your Love for number 1. Number 8, Cameo, Attack Me With Your Love. Number 7, DeBarge, Rhythm of the Night. Number 6, In My House, Mary Jane Girls. Number 5, Gotta Get You Home Tonight, Eugene Wild. Number 4, You Give Good Love, Whitney. Number 3, Freeway of Love, Lord. From Hate Retha. Number 2, Freddie Jackson, Rock Me Tonight, For Old Time's Sake. And the number 1 song on July 11th, 1985. Hanging on a String, Contemplating by Loose Ends. Great list. Let's go to our rap and hip hop hits. What year will we be looking at today? What year will we be looking at today for our rap and hip hop hits? And I suspect that you all will know every single song on this list. Some greats on this list. Greats on this list. The year is 1995. The year is 1995. Let's see what we were listening to in the summer of 95. Listen, I was mad that number 6 was probably going to be my favorite song on the list. You know what the number 6 song was? The number 6 song was, I Got 5 on It. I'm just saying, that was number 6, but it didn't make the list. But y'all know in 95, that song, I Got 5 on It. Child. That was my jam. Anyway, number 5. They call me Mr. Boombastic, illy fantastic, boom. I don't know what he's saying. Boomnastic, illy fantastic, boo. I don't know what he used to be saying. But Shaggy, you look cute as hell in that picture. I forgot she was that cute back in the day, Shaggy. I really did. I was just coming into myself, just finding out about what I was. I had just gotten key card access to the Rainbow Coalition compound, but I kind of was still coming through the back entrance in that wooded area and stuff. There was an underground bunker back there back then, you know. It was the dangerous time back then. It's real dangerous. Child, he still look good today. I'm gonna have to go look him up. But he was real cute back then. Shaggy, I see you. Number 2, Dear Mama by Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. I always say that because when he died, the lady on the news said, famed rapper Tupac Shakur succumbed to his injuries and died today at the age of 25. I think it was 25 or whatever age. But I remember her saying, yeah, he was saying, you are appreciating. Don't you know nothing sweet lady? Didn't I sample the song Sadie? I think so. I think it sampled that song Sadie from 70s, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, number 3. Keep the heads ringing, ring, ding, dong, ring, a ling, 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 long. Keep your heads ringing, ring, ding, dong, ring, a ding, ling, ling, long. This is Dr. Dre. Was he still with Michel'le at this time, at this point? Or had they broken up? Was he still beating on her at this point? Now that I look back at these songs, Dr. Dre, you was telling on yourself. Because you probably was beating on that woman, talking about keep their heads ringing. You was making her head ring, beating on her. You ain't shit, Dr. J. Dr. Dre, you ain't shit. Bitch ain't shit. Number 2. Probably every lady, every girl in school at the time loved this song. You're all this where they sampled. You're all in that Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye. You're all I need to get by. You're all. I'm just saying. This was a big hit. This was a huge hit. Every girl in school. Now, at the time when I was in school, most of the girls didn't really care for rap like this. Mary J. Blige came and sang on this song, and now all of a sudden they wanted all parts of rap music at the time. Did. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. Now they over there trying to learn rap lyrics. I'm just saying. Child. But yeah, Method Man featuring Mary J. Blige. I'll be there for you. You're all I need to get by. And the number 1 song on July 11th in the year of our Lord 1995. One more chance. One more chance. Give me one more chance. One more chance. One more chance. Baby. All I need is one more chance. You don't need nobody else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is all before what the hell in the handbasket. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Great list. Let's go back and recap. Top 5 rap and hip hop songs on July 11th, 1995. Number 5, Boombastic by Shaggy. Number 4, Tupac, Dear Mama. Number 3, Keep Their Heads Ringing, Dr. Dre. Number 2, Method Man featuring Mary J. Blige, I'll Be There For You, You're All I Need to Get By. And the number 1 song, One More Chance, Notorious B.I.G. Great list. Great list. It's time for our video breakdowns. Oh, dear God. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, Lord. I'm always afraid of what the video breakdowns have in store for us. Oh, boy. Well, let's travel down this merry little rabbit hole. See what the video breakdowns are giving us today. Here we go. Here's our first video breakdown.
Hey, get inside, get inside.
Stop it! Stop it! That's enough! I am sorry, please stop!
Nothing he said. Stop it. That's enough. Baby, them listen. Baby, them animals said, we're not here for your fuck shit. We're not here for it. Leave us the fuck alone. But the way he was like, wait, I got to hit him end it again. When he said, stop it. Haven't you done enough? Hold on. Let me get to the end.
I am sorry, please stop!
Wait.
I am sorry, please stop! But that's enough!
Okay.
Stop it! Stop it, that's enough! I am sorry, please stop!
Baby, you won't be fucking with them animals no more. I promise you that. He tried to get them little, I guess the little female was at first to get in there. Baby, that male came right here. Let my woman go. Came up right up, baby. He had to go run up inside, honey. They weren't here for it. Here's our next video breakdown.
Virginia's flag is the best state flag because it has a titty. There's a dead tyrant and a call to violence. And did I mention a titty? Oh, your flag has a bear. Oh, your flag has a star. Well, get a load of this titty. Virginia is for lovers, and I guess that's why our flag has a big old titty.
Virginia people. Don't go to the background. Come to the front, Virginia people. Come to the whiteboard, Virginia people. The Informed. Come to the whiteboard. Wait, I think The Informed is it. No, Volvo is in Virginia. Montrez is in Virginia. Janae is from Virginia. Don't try to hide. Y'all got titties all over the goddamn flag. But they out here trying to ban porn and stuff. And you got titties on the goddamn flag. Shout out to Miss E and Tiffany Blue for sending their donations. Thank y'all so much, ladies. Thank y'all so much. Volvo, Volvo. Y'all got titties. I ain't never even realized y'all had titties on the goddamn state flag. That's so misogynistic. Why can't we get a dick on there? I'm just saying. Not y'all stomping on the man's neck. Talk about I'm here for. Whole ass titty on the goddamn flag. Lord. Here's our next video breakdown.
How you're pregnant after I got a vasectomy 2 years ago?
Okay, well, there was just a study that just came out that said vasectomies don't work and they might change your baby's skin color.
Wait. Not they don't work and will change the skin color. I'm not.
What? So was a black guy! So was a black guy!
Wow.
What? Bitch, how big was he? Vasectomies might not work, and they might change your baby's skin color. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, my baby's fucking black as fuck.
Oh, wow.
It was because my vasectomy didn't
Oh, wow.
work.
Wow. Just
Bitch,
wow.
if you don't move the fuck around.
Wow.
Bitch, move around.
Wow. Just wow. The fact that she would even say that out her mouth. Now, I'm not here promoting violence. But if you came to me with some fuck shit like that, I might get violent. Like if you came to me seriously thinking that was going to be a comfortable excuse that was going to work, I might be tempted to get violent. I ain't going to hold you because you just tried me by even saying some dumb shit like that. Y'all got a lot of nerves out here. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild out here. Listen. Here's our next video breakdown.
Damn, we made that.
Yep.
That is good.
Thank you.
What you gonna do with it?
We're selling it. We're trying to let people know that sperm is actually very, very good and like protein. Yeah.
What the fuck you mean sperm?
Like kids?
The fuck you got me to eat some fucking sperm, bro?
I thought you knew that.
No, bro. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro. How the fuck I'm eating sperm, bro?
You said it was good.
Cause I thought this shit was ice cream or some icing or some shit.
You can use it for that. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's African sperm right there.
You motherfucker. African sperm. God damn it. African sperm. Ugly motherfucker, you. Damn. You fuck.
Yeah, you clearly got with the right people because if my neck of the woods where I grew up, you would have got your ass beat. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. You got off real light. You got off real lucky because where I grew up in my neck of the woods, hell, even me, if you gave me some shit, talk about this is sperm, I would have fucked you up. Shit, I'm good for fucking up a trade if they try to give me some sperm and didn't tell me ahead of time. That's grounds to get your ass whooped. I ain't gonna hold you. That's how you get fucked up. That is exactly how you get fucked up. Hey, Catherine Powell. That's how you get fucked up. Giving people sperm. Here's our next video breakdown.
Hey, bestie, type I'm me in the comments because it's only one you. So please type I'm me and have a good Independence weekend. Love you, bestie. I look good. Yes.
Say type I'm me in the background in the comment section. Bitch, I'm me. Bitch, I'm me. You see it? Bitch, I'm me. Bitch, I'm me. What's going on over here in this side of the dress where your belly is out, ma'am? Ma'am, you got a whole side. Your belly is out. Like, I'm trying to. What is. I don't have the energy to figure out what's going on. I don't have the energy. I do not have the energy. Oh, dear God. Here's our next video breakdown.
Bathroom house so I can do role play. Stop. So I can do role play with the babies. Stop. So I can do role play with the babies. This little girl does not want to sit still right now. I love having super friends. Thank you. Stop. What is your problem? Now you're just gonna throw a fit because I told you no? Throw a fit. I don't give a shit. Lesbians on the way. Lesbian on the way. Women on the way. She's actually throwing a fit right now. Because I told her no, she couldn't be in a live with me. So she's throwing a fit. Oh my butt. She's being bad. She thinks that, oh, mommy's gonna let me get away with just throwing a tantrum when I want to and still be able to come in alive with my mommy. And I'm teaching her she can't go around throwing fits because when she goes to school, does the school the same way, and the school just looks at her like she's crazy. They don't give in as easy as I do. But they told me to stop giving in so much because when you give in, that's when she feels that she can do it all the time. And I'm like, yeah, but she's my baby, you know, she's my only, you know, toddler, you know. So I give in to her all the time and she loves it. But this time I'm not giving in because she needs to learn that no is no. Are we gonna get ready to celebrate mommy's birthday? Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how y'all keep putting these doll community videos in my algorithm. I've been seeing them lately in my algorithm. What the fuck? I give up. I give the fuck up. Why do I need the doll community in my algorithm? I cannot. She talk about the little doll baby going to school and shit. What the? Jesus. We gotta move on. I cannot. I cannot. Jesus God. Here's our next video breakdown.
I know you fucking lying. Nigga, your fingers is dead. Take the fucking rings off your fingers. Nigga, you got gangrene, frostbite, everything in one. Your fingers look like shit turds, my guy. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. That shit there. And they're mixing coffee. Boy, if you don't go to the hospital at them medium ass rings on your fingers, nigga, you got something so damn small. They look like you had them on since you was about 3. Nigga, what the fuck? You ain't even got no more pulse in the motherfucking fingers. Nigga, go lay your ass down. Good night. Y'all stop sending me shit. What the fuck is that? Not only that, you missing fingers too. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Ma'am, after he goes to get his fingers checked out, get that eyeball checked out, man. I don't know what you got going on, but your eyeball got something going on too, man. I'm just saying, this one, that one right there, yeah, that one. Your eyeball, man, ma'am. I know his fingers are fucked up. They are fucked up. But ma'am, your eyeball. I'm just saying. Oh dear God, how does this stuff end up in my algorithm? Here's our next video breakdown. Wait a fucking minute. y'all, what the, what? Is this what y'all doing to these babies' heads? Is this what y'all doing to these babies' heads? That's child abuse. Listen, I'm calling Child Protective Services. We need to find out where this woman is and call Child Protective Services. That's child abuse. That is child abuse. Child abuse. Child abuse. That's child abuse. That's child abuse. And she over there like that's just like she done turned it. Jesus God. That's child abuse. Somebody need to go call. Somebody just need to go call the authorities. Here's our next video breakdown. Because I know these people. Whenever they do these old videos, they be trying to make us feel old, y'all. I'm not finna feel old with y'all people, okay? Now, what this say here? The places may differ, but our childhood remains the same. Here we go with the fuck shit. Let me see. I mean, so what if I did every single one of the things on that fucking video? So what? Who are you to judge me? Is it bad that every single thing that they show, every single one? Oh God, that's bad. I had a great childhood. Just know that. But I did all of the little rice thing. I used to really love to do that. The little things with your fingers where you go like that. I used to do that all the time. I remember doing it. Now I'm damn near about to break my fingers in half, but I remember doing it. Damn it. I remember making the water go into the little hole on the sink. Fuck. I remember stomping the empty can, putting your feet in it, and scraping the feet on the ground. Oh, fuck. I hate the internet. I hate it. I hate that. I mean, who didn't love going behind the curtains and then going through it and letting it go across your head? Who didn't? I do not regret anything. I had an amazing childhood. Okay. Here's our last video breakdown. Since these people trying to make me feel old. Here's our last video breakdown. Nope. Nope. That's enough internet for today. Nope. Oh, whoa. That'll be enough. Video breakdowns for the day. Those were our video breakdowns for the day. Oh, my dear God. I certainly hope you enjoyed them. I did. God be with us. You saw how you just lifted him up by the head and shit. Look at Candace F talking about playing again. Only for you, Candace. Now I can't play it no more. It's time for our video breakdown. Let me get the hell out of here. I ain't ate all day. It's 3 o'clock. I ain't ate all day. I've been over here working all day. Prepared for this. I ate all day. Oh, dear God. It's time for our palate cleansers before we get out of here. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to donate to the platform. It helps us keep this going. You know, we work hard over here, and it helps us keep the party going. All right, palate cleansers, I need y'all. Oh, this where we starting at? Okay. Oh. Hey, pretty lady. Oh. Okay. Hey, pretty lady. I like that hat. Look at them hips. Oh. That's nice. Is it wrong that I feel like he in prison? I feel like it looked like I shouldn't automatically feel like he in prison, but I feel like he's in prison. Oh, that's a lot of woman. That is a lot of woman. Oh. Hey, Demetria. Thank you so much for your donation, Demetria. Thank you so much, my love. Oh. 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 Oh, come on, polka dots. It's a lot of booty. It's a lot of booty. Jesus. Come on, chocolate. Lord. Come on, Martin in the background. See, if I was into the cooter, I wouldn't have noticed. I wouldn't even noticed that Martin was playing in the background. Sir. I can literally see your dickhead, sir. Family programming. This is a family show with family programming. And I literally can see your whole dickhead and most of your shaft. That is some good dark chocolate, though. Some more dark chocolate. Look at them thighs. Lord. That's a lot of booty. That's a lot of booty. That don't even look real. That look like you had some kind of surgery. That don't look real. Mm-hmm. 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 I see you showing your booty. Okay. That's a grown man right there. That's a grown ass man. Mm. I see you got it sitting to the side over here. That's a lot of booty. That's a lot. Is that a script club? That would be a script club. Oh. Mm. Mm. I like that hair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sir, I can see your dickhead, sir. Again, family programming. Ow, toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. Mm. He cute. Beautiful eyes. So you just gonna shine the light on your dick, right? You just shining lights on the dick, right? That's what you're doing, sir? Mm. Hey, pretty lady. I like your hair. Mm-hmm. Mm. Come on, Grace. Mm-hmm. Hey, cutie. Mm. Sir, it look like you got some in your beard. You need me to come help you get it out? Look like you got some in your beard. Do you got like hold on, let me go back and look. Hold on. Sir, you got one of those attachments where, you can dush and stuff on it. This look like a lot going on with this shower. You be bottoming? You got one of those attachments? You shove it in your rectum and it clean you out? You got one of them? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Sir, your crotch. Sir. Sir. That look like it's pain. Set them balls free. Set the meat and the balls free, sir. That looks very constricting. But you cute. Mm. Water, money, love, discipline. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Is it bad that I think this look like prison as well? I don't know. Hey, man. Listen, y'all. That was the dossier for today. Did y'all enjoy yourself? Was it not yet another epic, silly Saturday? One thing we gonna do if we don't do nothing else is have an epic, silly Saturday. Silly Saturday never lets us down. It doesn't. And to think yesterday I was asking Harold, should I cancel Silly Saturday? And here we are with another epic Silly Saturday for the books in just under 3 hours. Just under. We had a great gospel feature, great palate cleanses, great video breakdowns, politics, news, ABCs. Everything was doing its thing. Everything was in place. Everything. Now I must bid you adieu because I gotta go eat, y'all. I ain't ate all day. I'm finna go get me some crabs. And I need to start my packing process since I'm gonna be home for a week. So I need to start the packing process for that. But I need to first go get me some crabs, okay? But put a shondo in the chat if you enjoyed yourself today. Please, ma'am, please, sir. And again, thank you to everybody who donated to the platform. It does not go unnoticed. I am always eternally grateful to you all for any contributions that you make. I am a one-man show. I do everything. I do all of my editing. I don't even use AI. Y'all notice how all of the YouTube thumbnails be looking the same now because everybody using AI and stuff. I don't use AI at all. I don't use it for my thumbnails. I don't use it for my content or anything like that. So I need the only thing I did use AI on, I'll be truthful about that. The theme for the intro, that is AI. But I think that came out good. Y'all seem to like it. I do. That's the one thing AI did well. But I love bringing Silly Saturday to y'all. I do have to say my schedule for lives next week may be a little altered. It just depends because I have a lot. When I go home next week, I'm going to have a lot going on. So my lives will be sporadic. I'll do everything I can to try to go live at our normal time, but I may not go as long as I normally do because I know when I get home, I got a lot of different things that I got to handle while I'm down there. For the South Florida delegation, if y'all want to get up, South Florida delegation, hit me up. I know Ellen V is down there. I know, I think Too Feisty is not too far. She up in the muck, but I mean, that's about an hour ride down. But if any of my South Florida delegation wants to get up and get together, let me know. And we can perhaps do that. Yeah. But I'm about to get out of here. I may go live tomorrow. Just check and see. I may go live tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. If you got your notifications on, hopefully it should come. But I always put it in the members only chat. Shout out to the members. And I also always post it on the community wall. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. It's been 3 hours and I am hungry. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Going to go rest for the rest of the day. Do a little packing and stuff. But that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see you next time.